Hello, today we are going to start our first chapter of class 12 accounts, that is partnership. In 11th, we have already discussed about our basics of accountancy. We studied accounting cycle and completed our preparation of financial statements of sole proprietorship and non-trading organizations. As we talk about sole proprietorship, there was a single person carrying on his business activities using resources available with him. But now, to move further, business needs to be expanded, and for its expansion, for its growth, he needs more resources. So, the proprietor calls for more people to join his business who are called his partners. And hence, a new concept is evolved named partnership. Do remember, is ruled by the Indian Partnership Act 1932. Now let's look what this act says about our concept. As you can see in diagram, when more than one person joins the business, they are called partners. And the business which they carry on jointly is termed as partnership firm. Again, some points we must keep in our minds are that according to Partnership Act, registration of partnership is optional. This means that if it is the wish of partner whether they want to get their firm registered or not, because Act gives us the facility to get the firm registered at any time either before or after the commencement of business. In 11th, we also discussed our accounting principles. One of those principles was separate legal entity, which states that the firm and its owner are separate from each other. Now, why are we discussing the concept here? Because a second point to remember is nature of partnership firm, which means whether the partnership firm is a separate legal entity or not. So we must remember that as per accounting point of view, it is a separate legal entity, whereas as per legal point of view, it is not. So let's discuss what is partnership. According to Partnership Act 1932, partnership is the relation between two or more persons who have agreed to share profit of business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Now, why to share profit? Because in sole proprietorship, as there is only one person, he takes all the profit of his business. But here in partnership, as there are more than one person, so profit must be distributed among all the partners. Then obviously business has to be legal. Then our last point, carried on by all or any of them acting for all. It means suppose there are three partners A, B and C. So here they have the options. First, that all three partners can take active part in the affairs of business, or second, either one or any two can take active part in affairs of business and the inactive one will be called sleeping partner. But we must remember that all partners are severally and jointly liable for all the activities done in the name of their partnership firm. So let's read once again. Partnership is the relation between two or more persons who have agreed to share profit of business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. As we know, whenever we join our hands with others for a purpose, an agreement is done beforehand to avoid chances of disputes which may arise in future. Here also, partners have an agreement which can be of two types, either oral or written. Written agreement among the partners is called partnership deed. It contains all the details of the firm like its name, place, details of partners like name of partners, their place, their designation, their capital contribution, details of accounts, and details of dispute settlement. And again, the making of partnership deed according to our Indian Partnership Act 1932 is optional. Now, a question arises, what if partners haven't made their partnership deed and dispute arises? So, Act has specified some points which are to be followed whenever partnership deed is absent or silent. These points are: first, profit sharing ratio among the partners will be equal. Partners will not be allowed any interest on their capital contributed. Partners will not be charged for the drawings they have made. If any partner has given loan to the firm, interest will be allowed at the rate 6% per annum. Partners will not be allowed for any remuneration like salary, commission, etc. And for every decision making, there must be 100% consent, which means all partners must agree on a specified point for its approval. Please by heart these 6 points before our next session because these will help us in most of our numerical problems. That's it for today. Thank you. This is Accounting for Arpit Garg signing off. Bye bye. Take care. Keep learning. Jai Hind.